I'm so happy! After all of these years, finally I'm meeting you!
Yep, alright, good.
Oh, look at that. You must be the beautiful wife.
Beautiful? Oh, stop it. Oh, sweet talker.
How is my brother finding a wife like you when he is so bald?
Hello, everyone. Hope you all got out to the movies this week. Today, Grandma went to Despicable Me 3, which, as the title would indicate, is the third in the Despicable Me films. If you don't count the Minions movie, which was sort of a offshoot of the Despicable Me movie, just with the Minions.
Not exactly a prequel or...
No, it just sort of went off by themselves in that one. But in this one, we're back to the former master criminal, Gru, now with his wife, Lucy. They are a crime-fighting team with the Anti-Villain League as the film starts out. And again, they are also with his adopted
his children.
Cute little girls that are part of the family.
They are.
They end up losing their job with the Anti-Villain League, but Gru is sort of taken away from being depressed about losing his job when he finds out that he has a twin brother. Lives off in this country called Fredonia. So they all pack up and they all go to see him and meet him for the first time because he didn't know he had a twin brother. At the same time, there is a supervillain who's very much stuck in the 80s, who steals the world's largest diamond, and eventually you know that Gru's got to try to get it back because he couldn't get it back originally. What do you think of the film, Grandma? This animated adventure here.
This is definitely a popcorn movie. A popcorn, go to the film, sit back, get your popcorn, and enjoy what's happening on the screen. It's delightful. There's family dynamics. There's the little minions. When are the minions going to come back into the story? You keep waiting for the minions to arrive. They do eventually. And there's Gru and his twin brother, whose name is Drew. Oh, imagine that. And of course, they're exactly alike.
Sort of.
Sort of. I mean, they look alike, except for the hair. How you tell them different. And of course, they do bond together in the pursuit of the villain. We've got to catch this bad guy. Otherwise he'll just continue to be a bad guy, and we can't have that. No. So it was delightful. I thought the music was good. There was one, Michael Jackson tune in there, and I thought, hey, this is cool.
Okay.
This is cool. Something I recognize. We can dance to. Yes. It was fun. I thought, if you're going to have a Despicable Me 3, that they did a good job. What did you think?
I was really disappointed.
Oh dear, no.
I really enjoyed the first one. I quite enjoyed the second one, and I even enjoyed the Minions movie. But this one, I just
didn't live up to.
I mean, the characters are all fun and they're silly.
Yes.
But
they're supposed to be, aren't they?
Well, not silly enough.
Oh, okay.
The writing in this just, I don't think was up to it. It was not very funny. And again, I just don't think it was that original. One of the things that made the other films so good, I think, was sort of how quirky and unexpected in some ways some of the jokes and characters were. In this one, it just was not very good. I don't think it just wasn't really very funny.
It lived up to your standard.
No, I mean I really again enjoyed the other films, and so again that's why they missed a lot of opportunities with this film. They have very good characters and
good voices.
Well, again, they're all
the same voices.
Yeah, they're all good voices,
Yeah.
Voice actors. But again, I think it was a real waste of this whole sort of franchise, you might say. The characters and everything were really wasted. It was just not very funny, I don't think. I'm really quite disappointed because, again, the other films were really quite funny. And this one I didn't think was very funny at all.
They set a standard that this one didn't meet.
No, and again, the movie's not even an hour and a half long, and you would think that for such a short film that they would be able to pack some laughs in there, but they really didn't, I don't think. Again, even the minions, I don't think, were particularly funny in this one. They
didn't get there till late in the film.
I mean, they early on they sort of quit, and then they come back later in the film, but the little that you see them in between there's very little of them, and then there's very little that's funny. So again, I would not recommend it. What about you?
Oh, well, I started my comments with recommendation. Go to the film, get your popcorn and your drink, and sit back and enjoy. I enjoyed it. My standard, I guess, wasn't set quite as high as yours.
I mean, your standards for enjoying a film should not be any greater or less just because it's an animated film. I mean,
that is
again,
true.
if it's a film, it should be well made, well written, and again, this one I just don't think it was. So again, what is your final rating on it, Grandma?
Well, it's not a 2 thumb, that's for sure. But I'd give it 1 thumb. This is,
Okay.
just don't expect extremely high quality.
Okay.
A 1 thumb film is a 1 thumb film, but I did enjoy it. I thought it was clever, and I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Sorry you didn't.
It's all right.
We
I don't have to like them all.
No, we don't always have to agree.
No, we don't.
No.